It is June 11th, 2021, 5:38 p.m. This is episode 1267. I am kind of in a rush, so I'm going to try to be sure that I don't talk too fast, because I will tend to do that. Whenever I just got approval for my cartoon for CNN. It's 5:38 p.m. and this means that I'm going to be working for a while. And I was debating, do I want to go ahead and do the video now? I'm not really worried about making CNN wait another 20 minutes, whatever it takes for me to do this and upload all that stuff. Actually, more like 40 probably, but still, they'll be fine. But don't tell them I said that. I actually will start working out while the whole thing's uploading and junk. But yeah, I decided I'm going to go ahead and do this because when I am finished with my cartoon for them, I'm going to just be burned out, and I'm just going to want to eat a cheeseburger or something and watch something on TV. I might watch Loki again. I watched the first episode, and it looks like it's going to be really, really good. So I might watch that again. I love Loki. I think he's a great character, and Tom Hiddleston's just awesome. All right, shout outs to people. Actually, this is just a lot of fun. With this cartoon, let's talk about it for a second. I thought about how to incorporate all this together, but I couldn't fit it into my head. It's like, how am I going to make this work? What do I do? And then I went for a walk last night, and about 7 or 8, I guess, and it hit me. I was like maybe 4 or 5 blocks from home, and it just hit me to do it exactly like this. And I could have spoken the whole thing into my phone and stuff, but I remembered exactly how I wanted to word it, and I made it work. The only thing I could not do was to fit a werewolf in there, but I figured since I had all this and it was good enough, I should just leave it alone. And I drew Trump's butt thing a few times. I had this other idea, and it was roughed out, and I showed it to my editor, and it was similar. It showed Trump's butt like this. And it was like, ah! It was funny. It wasn't a really good idea, but the drawing was good, so it was just amusing. I'm going to do the shout outs now. Now first, this is just crazy. Let's go over the things in the cartoon. Magnetized vaccines, okay, changing the orbit of the Earth and the Moon, and what did I miss? This letter here, and Trump's pants are on backwards. Some people have analyzed, and they said Trump's pants were not on backwards. It's just that the guy is probably wearing a diaper. So he's 75, something like that. So I guess got him some slack. Old people can be incontinent, you know. Shout outs now. President Oso gets a shout out. I'm not reading all these things because there's a whole bunch of them. TJ and Robert Coutinho have a debate going back and forth, which I liked very much. I've read some of it. I can't read all this because there's a lot of long paragraphs here. But I think it's a very healthy debate TJ and Robert have. It's interesting. And they're also, other than being called a brainiac for a minute, which is also seemed kind of fun, it seemed pretty cordial between the two. Bruce left me a comment, talk about the Supreme Court votes and stuff. That was a little confusing. I don't have enough time to go over it. But, okay, a minute left. But still, like John Roberts, who was nominated by Bush, I think he received over 70 votes. You know, a lot of Democrats voted for the guy. And the same thing, like Ruth Bader Ginsburg, back in the 90s, she got plenty of Republican votes because she was qualified for the Supreme Court. And that's what you look for. I mean, you might look at a justice and say, well, they're conservative or they're very liberal, but really, when it comes down to it, are they qualified? Or are they like a lunatic? You know, like Bork was a lunatic back in the 80s. Did not want that guy. It was a bad choice. Clarence Thomas was probably a bad choice, but he was qualified, if nothing else. I mean, he wasn't up to really the intellectual speed of the guy he was replacing, but these people that Trump nominated, they're jokes. You know, except for Gorsuch. Gorsuch, I don't like Gorsuch, but I truly believe Gorsuch is nominated. You know, I mean, is qualified. Said nominated. Of course, he was nominated. I believe he was qualified for it. So, even though I wouldn't have voted for Gorsuch, though, just on the principle that they stole that seat, and that was the problem with that. Everybody, have a great evening. I gotta get to work. Bye. Where's my button?